Hello everybody, Miss Jackie Russell here and welcome to my channel. And guys, today I have Eyescream Beauty Box with me, which I've already showed to you all, and I will have that video plugged in somewhere along here if you want to go back and look at the full contents. But today I am going to do an ice cream green with Paradise Cove. That's right, we're going to take a look at what Paradise Cove looks like with a Get Ready With Me. And I have pulled out the other products. We got the Palace Identity, and that was the blush that was very beautiful. Going to use that. We're going to use the Bo Babe Beauty contour palette, which was very pretty as well. Some said it was plastic. I don't know that that feels like plastic to me, but I know some said that they thought it was kind of cheap like plastic. And maybe it is, but I don't know. It doesn't feel like plastic to me. And then we're going to use the Fantasy Cosmetica, and that was the beautiful lip color that I got, which was Burial. So I'm going to use that lip. Everything else I'll have to kind of fit in, but I have already put my foundation on, which was Estee Lauder foundation. I used N5, C4, and C3 on my color, so I mixed them all together, and I am going to put on the blush right now. Now, if y'all will recall, this blush is very pigmented because I kind of like overdid it when I first put it on. So I'm going to apply some of the blush, and hopefully I won't overdo it again. It's a real pretty blush. Not only is the compact pretty, but the blush is kind of like a peachy color. And I'm just going right into this, okay guys? I hope y'all are having a great day. And I had told y'all I didn't have time to do a Get Ready With Me that particular day, and I told you I'd come back. But look how pretty that is. I really like it. And it's still got the florals on there, but I don't know if y'all noticed, if you go back and look at the video, the roses, like the flowers around their head, like white dots around there, and I don't know exactly where they were, but as soon as I used it, it swiped that away. But isn't this a beautiful palette by Palace Identity? Just a beautiful, beautiful palette inside and out, and I do like that color. It's very lovely. And now we're going to go on to the contour part of this. And I'm going to use this darker color over here. There's several colors to use, but I think I need to use the darker color to kind of catch up with what's going on with the rest of me. But I wanted to show y'all this palette, and I'm going to do a green look today, and we're going to see how that goes. Now this is pretty pigmented. As you can tell, it dropped down too far on this side, and that's just too much. I don't like that. So I'm going to try to blend that out a little bit. And you do have to be careful. Sometimes you can drop down too far. Look how that has dropped my jaw down over here so much. Oh my goodness, I don't know if I can correct it. Yeah, I don't know if I can correct that. I'm trying to. Maybe I can use my powder blusher. Might be enough powder on there to take that out of there. Not sure. But yeah, you do have to be careful. It's more pigmented than it looks. Now, I didn't even get to finish what I was doing because I wanted to put a little color up here in my hairline. And I want to go down my neck a little bit. Okay. Alright, that's what I'm putting on for my color. And it kind of looks like I got a little bit of a sun thing going on up there, and that's kind of what we're looking for, so I'm fine with that. And now we're going to get on to this palette. The first thing I'm going to do is eyeliner. And I've brought a lot of pencils and things in here. I've got purple, I've got my blue and navy. I've got this green, which I don't think I want to use green since I'm going to be using green. And I have the Charlotte Tilbury brown. I think I'm going to use the brown. I always go half over, and I think I told you guys that, to help open up my eye. And half under. And it never fails that one side seems to have higher or more of it than the other. But I think that'll correct itself out as we go along here. As you can see, this side's thicker. But anyways, that's what we're going with. I'm also going to draw me some wings on here. And I'm just trying to come straight down to where the corner of my eye, I guess, meets on both sides. And I never get that right either. As you can tell, this side's thicker. So, and I don't know that I can correct that either. But that's what I have, and oh, that's a lot thicker. Yep, let me get a Q-tip. Many times I correct with a Q-tip. Now, I don't know if I can correct this or not. It doesn't look like it. That's a little bit better, but you can still see the crease area. And I did use City Beauty with the eye lift for my eyelids. I did use that. I've been using that on my eyes to help with my hooded eyes. Okay, well I'm just going to stop right there, because by the time we start working with this, it'll kind of self-correct itself out of it. Now, one thing I am going to do, I'm going to go with the green, and I'm going to do something I don't normally do. I'm going to put the green on the inside. This came out of, the green came out of one of the Eyescream Beauties, and you can tell that that really closed my eyes up when I went full. So my eyes are fully lined, and I don't know that I'll keep them that way, and I don't know that y'all can tell that that's really green on there, but that's what I have. And I use the Appeal Green, Forest Green, and I want to say that came out of a couple of boxes ago. And then this is the palette that I'm going to work with. It's Paradise Cove, and I have not worked with this palette. I showed it to you guys the other day, and I'm going to use it today. And the first color I'm going to go with, and you can see we have all kinds of colors here, Paradise and Green. I think I'm going to go first off with that Far Away, which is kind of like a dark brown right here. And I'm going to put that in my corners with my little handy dandy, what I call paint on brush. I don't know what you guys call it. I don't even know where this brush come from. I can just tell you I've been using it for years. By putting that little bit of a wing out there, it kind of helps me have a line to work with. And I know where to go with my shadow. So I don't know if any of you do that. Maybe let me know down in the comments. Is that a way that you know where your corners are when you're doing your makeup? Now sometimes when I have my brush like that, I'll just kind of blend in underneath to make it come on up. We'll go over that with another color. But that's the brown, and it kind of matches up with the brown that I put on originally. Now there is a deep forest green. It's called, I guess, the Paradise Bay over here in the corner. I could have probably used that, and I don't know what it would look like over that. So I'm not going to go there, but I am going to touch into it and see if it'll give me a little bit of a green look. And it did put a little bit of green on there. And this is highly, highly pigmented. Okay, I want y'all to know that. Because you can see over here it dropped down just a little bit. And so I don't know if I can correct that out. Let me see. Maybe just a little bit. Now I want to go with I don't know, the lightest green. I guess it's kind of like it says B Sat, that yellowy color there. I'm gonna try that for like on the lighter side to go on the inside, see what we get with that. Almost looks like a yellow, but it's not. It's a green, as you can see. I'm gonna go all over with that color of green. That's pretty. And I'm gonna get me another brush, and I'm gonna go in with this brighter green right here. Oh yeah, that's very pretty. It almost looks like a green grass green. Okay, so now my yellow kind of got feathered out here, so I'm going to go back over the light yellow. Yep, okay. Now I've got to have a crease color, and I'm thinking it should be green. Let's see here. I'm going to try this brush here. I'm going to try this. I don't know. It's like a forest green. They call it Restless Soul. Let's see what that looks like. I don't think this brush is very good for this. Wrong kind of brush. I don't think it's working very well. I'm going to use this one. Okay, that was kind of deep, wasn't it? Okay, now I'm going to try some of this duochrome here in that green over everything. See what happens. It's lighter on this one side. It's like that pea green. Don't want to. I went over that pea green again. I'm gonna try this duochrome up on the top. See what we get with that. Some little glitter. I see the glitter. Y'all see the glitter? That just kind of gave me a glittery look. I like that glittery look. I'm gonna put some on here. Y'all see that? I just kind of swapped that all over to give me a glittery effect. And okay. And then I'm almost thinking about just a little pop of blue on there, which I'm going to use this. And should I use the I think I'm going to use the solid blue over here. Just right along the edge there. I kind of darkened it up a little bit. So I'm going to go back over it with this, and that's this color right here. Liking that color. I like that sparkle. Okay, I don't know if you can tell that there's much blue in there. Just a tad bit. Normally I'd probably want more blue. But I'm not going to put any more of that on there. I'm thinking that's going to be my colors right there. I don't know that we could use too much more. What do y'all think? I see more blue on this side right here. I might need to go back over that blue. Just a little bit. Okay. Okay. Now my whole eyes are dark, but I'm going to leave it that way. Y'all know I usually have a light color on the inside, but that's what I'm going to go with. So those are the colors I used. This brown to start off with. I use this yellowy green to lighten. I use some of this brighter green. I use this forest green over here, and I use this blue. This blue with the mattes. And then I used, let's see, I used a little of this green, and I used this color on my lid. I really like that color. That color really gave it a nice little sparkle. Okay, now let's see how my liner is. Sometimes the liner gets covered up, but I think it's going to be okay because it's so dark. So now I'm going to use the mascara. This one here, and it is full sleeve, and this is made by, who is that made by? It's Ink Black, and I guess maybe full sleeve. Is that the, oh, it's KVD. Yeah, it's KVD full sleeve. So I'm going to use this mascara. So let's see how it goes. And I don't know if I like green on me that much. I have green hazily eyes, so I'm not sure if picking a green is the right color for me. But I did like that palette, and I wanted to see what it would look like on. And I feel that this one side, this side, let's see, let's try this on this side, get some more lash on there. But we're going to try this and let it coat my eyelashes. And this is a really deep, dark look. This would be like for going out or stepping out, maybe. It's definitely a look that I don't do very often. I've done a safari look. I like to use the safari colors in the browns and the greens, and they're kind of like a, I don't know, maybe even a taupey colors in there. But I think the mascara's working okay. What do you think? I feel like I almost got black eyes because it's so dark. And I didn't lighten my inner eye like I usually do, so it's going to pull my eyes in and make them look smaller, actually. That's probably the only thing I don't like about this, is having my eyes look smaller. But now that I've put mascara on, I don't think I can go back and change that. And I got some cleansing oil that's supposed to take stuff off. This came out of Allure because it gave me like a cleansing oil and mineral rinse or some sort to get this off. Now the next thing we're going to do is lips, and I brought several different liners in here. This is an Appeal, that looks too light. This here is a MAC. And that doesn't look the right color. The right color is this one. I need to go sharpen it. I'll be right back. Okay, I think this lip liner will match up with that the best that it can, considering the ones I have. And this is a plum, which that's probably a deep plum. And this is I want to say it's Jane Iredale, but I'm not real sure. And that's definitely a rich plum. So I am for sure gonna be getting a different look completely from what I normally do. And then we're gonna try out this lipstick. It matches that perfect. What do you think? The lipstick's really creamy and it's dark. I almost feel like I went gothic. Does it look gothic to you guys? It definitely is a heavy duty makeup. It's definitely heavy duty. Okay, well, I think that's everything I've got to put on my face. I did use my $1 billion BBB eyebrow pencil. That was on my eyebrows, and of course I already told you my foundation, and it looks like I could have used more of the 5N with Estee Lauder, which is the darkest color, because as you can tell I'm getting a little darker, and I may not need to be putting in that lighter color, but that's okay, I'll survive. But here I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury airbrush and finish off my look. And you guys let me know, do I look like Elvira? Elvira. That's what it reminds me of. Oh, it's so dark. But I don't know, I think the eye color turned out pretty. And I like the lip color. So it's just all kind of dark, but at the same time it looks okay. So that's my Ice Cream Beauty with the Paradise Cove, and using their Beauty Bay, Bo Babe Beauty contour palette, using the Palace Identity blush, and then what else did I use? That lipstick, where did it go? Oh, and the Lost Library and its Fantasy Cosmetica lipstick, Buried. So those were the colors that I used. This is my look. You let me know. Do you like this? Would this be a look that you'd like? Would this be an everyday look for you, or would this be like a special occasion look? Would you use dark all the way to the inside like I did, or would you rather do what I usually do, which is lighten up my eyes? I think my eyes would look lighter and brighter had I used my cream color that I normally use under my eyes. But it's nice to do something different and to let y'all know that I can do something different and be a little bit brave. And this is the look. So you just let me know down below. What do you think? And that's it, guys. And I appreciate you being here. I thank you so much. I'm going to be having some more things come out this week. You guys let me know what you think of this look. Let me know if it's one that you would like. And which palette did you pick? Did you pick the Paradise Cove, or did you pick the other one, El Camino? And if you used El Camino, let me know if you've used it already. And if you got the Paradise Cove, then let me know if you've used it. But that's all I have today, so I'm going to let you guys go. I don't want to keep you all day long on a get ready with me. So that is all I have for the Ice Cream Beauty Paradise Cove And as usual, I wish you all a blessed and happy day. Okay guys, I wanted to show you that I went and lightened and brightened up my eyes. Can you tell? And I did that with this blue, Estee Lauder Sky Blue. I went in on my waterline just halfway on each side and just a little bit on each side here on the upper part, just to open up my eyes, because I just couldn't stand that dark look. I'm sorry. I know I said I wouldn't try to lighten it up, but I wanted to show you what it looks like when I lined it out with the light blue in the waterline. And I still have the dark underneath there because I didn't remove it, but I just added this on top, and to me it just brightened the look, and I like this better. You may not. So anyways, just popping on to show you this. And as usual, I wish you all a blessed and happy day. Bye-bye.